15 years, blowing the doors off the competition. Podcasting to planet Earth.
PNRNetworks.com.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
From single-screen mom and pops and community art houses to hot repertory venues and downtown palaces, right on through to the neighborhood multiplexes and megaplexes in 2D, 3D, 4D, giant screen and IMAX, and everything in between. From the biggest metropolis to small-town America, this is your guide to all the new films opening this weekend throughout the U.S. From Subject Cinema and eCinemaOne.com, this is 3 Minute Weekend. I'm T.C. Kirkham. It's Friday, March 12, 2021. As theaters throughout the U.S. begin to slowly reopen, remember that things are still in a state of flux due to the ongoing pandemic, depending on your local area's control levels. Please check local listings for theaters in your area, as those that are open have undertaken new guidelines as a result of the pandemic. Remember to heed local guidelines, follow the current policies of the theater, and protect both yourself and others by masking up and washing or sanitizing your hands regularly. Opening this weekend at selected theaters and virtual cinemas and streaming on selected cable on-demand systems. Sci-fi horror thriller Come True, not rated. Sci-fi action thriller Cosmic Sin, starring Frank Grillo, Bruce Willis, Brandon Thomas Lee, and Costas Mandylor, rated R. Comic action thriller Dark Web, Cicada 3301, starring Connor Leslie, Ron Funches, Alan Richson, and Andreas Apergis, rated R. Urban action thriller Dutch, starring Malcolm David Kelly, Jeremy Meeks, Robert Costanzo, Tyrone Turner, Kyle Massey, and Macy Gray, rated R. Horror thriller Honeydew, starring Sawyer Spielberg, Malin Barr, and Barbara Kingsley, not rated. Drama The Inheritance, not rated. Action thriller Insight, starring Ken Zhang, Tony Todd, Keith David, Madeline Zima, and John Savage, not rated. Easter holiday musical Lamb of God, the concert film, not rated. Romantic comedy Long Weekend, rated R. Israeli documentary Still Life in Loads, not rated. Romantic drama Trust, starring Catherine McNamara, Victoria Justice, and Matthew Daddario, not rated. And comic romantic horror drama The Waiting, not rated.
And now for the fine print.
Please remember that titles included each week are the official scheduled release dates from studios and distributors and may be subject to change. Also, please note that indies spread slowly across the country. Some receive a very limited release, and there is no guarantee that they will reach your local cinema for several weeks, if at all. Be sure to check your local listings for more on each film and their availability in your area, along with their possible availability on your favorite on-demand service, both online and from your local cable or satellite service. Join us each Tuesday for the lowdown on what's hitting home video on DVD, Blu-ray, on-demand, Netflix, and Amazon Prime. Check out Tuesday Digidex every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time from Subject Cinema and eCinemaOne.com. And please remember to check out PNR Networks' premier weekly film podcast, Subject Cinema, with yours truly and my lovely co-host Kim Brown. Now in its second decade, it's full of reviews, news, commentary, and a whole bunch of laughs. You can check it out every Sunday evening at eCinemaOne.com and subjectcinema.com. PNR Network shows and sites depend on our readers and listeners to prosper. Please consider joining our Patreon campaign. Your generous recurring monthly support will help us to make our current shows and websites bigger and better for you. So become a Patreon supporter. Click on the Patreon button on any PNR Networks website or go directly for all the scoop. We're at patreon.com/PNR Networks. That's what's hitting theaters across the USA this weekend, courtesy of your new release newsleader, 3 Minute Weekend. Don't forget to subscribe so you're up to date on the latest releases as soon as the show goes online. You can subscribe through iTunes, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Stitcher, YouTube, and many other popular podcast sites, and also through your favorite podcatcher of choice. For 3 Minute Weekend, I'm T.C. Kirkham, and as always, I'll see you at the movies this weekend.
MovieMavericks.com, broadcasting current box office breakdowns, movie news, and reviews. Now for your hosts, Jason and Trevor.
Hey now, even though we're over 200 episodes deep into the Movie Mavericks podcast, it's still not too late to start listening.
Where every show we give you 10 truths, 20 lies, and a bunch of Hollywood secrets.
It's like existentialism slipping into nihilism.
MovieMavericks.com.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
"15 years, blowing the doors off the competition, podcasting to planet Earth.
PNR Networks.